have Rich Callahan breaking for Team Rich and Hansen. And he scratches.
These tables are already taken, right?
Except, I think they are, yeah. At least for about another hour and a half. Then they'll start opening up.
All right. Looks like we have Mr. Eric Reed here up to shoot. Leading off for Team Reed and Weirs. So I want to let you know here, up to shoot now is Keith Hansen. This is Custom Cue Maker, Keith Custom Cues, www.keithkues.com. Go ahead and check it out. Keith is my main sponsor here. I've got a Custom Hustler here I'm raffling off. I have, let's see here, 7 tickets left, I believe. We'll be drawing for that on February 8th during the live stream action match we're putting on. That's going to be February 8th live at JJ's at 6 p.m. starting time. We're going to have the preliminary match will be Scotty Beck, the league director of the Great Amusement Pool and Dart Service here in Sioux Falls, versus Chris Hammer. They will be playing for a $200 purse. And then when that match is over, that's going to be a race to 9 8-ball. When that match is over, we're going to go ahead and draw the winner for the Custom Keith Hustler Cue. And if you're in that drawing and you live out of state or out of town, not to worry. I have your number and your name on each ticket, and I will be contacting the winner, letting them know that they have won. And if I do have to mail it to you, I will mail it to you. Otherwise, if you're here in town, I will go ahead and deliver that to you as well. So we'll be drawing for that at the intermission after the first match. And then the headlining match will start approximately 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that's going to be Dan Hine versus Tim Peterson. And the race and the amount has yet to be determined. As soon as that is determined, I'll go ahead and announce that to you guys as well. So I'll go ahead and let you know how we sit on the brackets right now. Looks like Mark and Darren playing as A. They have moved on into the quarterfinals. Dano and Dave Jennings moved on to the quarterfinals. They'll be playing Mark and Darren. That match will probably be coming up here in about an hour and a half. Then on the bottom half of this bracket, Greg and John moved on after another Hill match with Dan and Tammy. And they are going to be playing the winner between Brad and Barry and Jim, which that match is, I believe, still going on. I believe the last game, it must be either 5-2 or 4-3. So it was 4-2 just a few minutes ago, and it looks like they're throwing a rack together now. So We're running smooth here. Everything's going real smooth time-wise. One table's just a little bit behind, but that's the way it is. We'll be caught up on that real fast. So it looks like in the quarterfinals that we're going to have 2 A players and 2 AA players. Shooting here is Eric Reed. Up shooting now is Tony Weirs. Looks like this should be pretty simple out here. Stop shot on the 10 ball. It looks like leave yourself. Well, I guess he did come out a little bit. I figured he'd leave himself along that long rail so he could just take the angle with the 12 ball back over to the 8 ball down to the opposite corner. But yeah, same thing here. Tony's just going to drive this 12 ball into the pocket, come off the long rail back over to the other long rail, and Eric's going to still have that 8 ball down to the other corner pocket. And that's game 1, so that's 2-0.
Hey, that's our quarter.
So Eric and Tony go up 2-0 in this race to 6. So Rich and Keith in a little bit of a hole here, but if you've ever seen Rich or Keith play, if you've watched the streams before, you know these they're both pretty solid shooters. So break by Tony. Table looks pretty spread out. Looks like he made the 5 ball on the break. That's a very nice shot. Got that 6 ball, broke out of that tied up situation. And it looks like from here out, the table could be, they could easily run this table and make it 3-0.
Suppose you're waiting to play them guys, huh?
They just start.
No. They started when the rest of those started.
Come on, Johnny boy!
Just slower is all. Should go. That's what I'm thinking. Hour and a half, average. Yeah, that's pretty close. How much are you at? What did you get out of it? Did you just kind of
There's 14 or so.
too short of a full
I
field?
was gonna add 125. Yeah, for like 90 minutes. Put it in.
Somebody asked me about it. And then they ended up losing. They're not out, I told him, I was like, I'm sure he's gonna add something to it. He usually does, even if it doesn't hit it.
650. The first, total
650 total.
Play one lane at a time, penny slots.
5 payout. 14. Borderline top 4. Should be almost top 3. But if I should get 4th, they're money back.
Holy crap.
Can't pay back 5th, 6th, no.
No,
I don't think so. Now it's 14.
it's only
16 team bracket, then you pay back.
right, but there's it's not worth it.
Short 2, so we get bracket 4th. At least their entry back.
I just don't want to leave it tangled either, you know. You'll have a shot.
Two, 320, 360.
You got 650, so that's 290.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger. All the way up.
Is that right?
Pretty salty difference there.
Sorry, Reed.
About
I would say probably 60. Let's take off. Makes it 250. So that goes to 270.
make it even, like 280. So it's 140 each player. So that's 3, 460, 520. That leaves 130 left.
Trying to call you.
$70 difference, 50 here, 100 here.
There's a formula somewhere. Should equal. The prize fund should equal 100%.
Right, so it's like 40 for first, or what?
40, 30, 20, 10. So basically it'd be 10%, 65.
130, 195. Is that right?
I thought you'd do some math, Wiz. Because I'm not.
I thought I was, but now I'm starting to wonder. Yeah. So another 65 on top of that is 260, 360, 455, 585. 585 and 65 is what? Is it 650? For that, so it's add 65 to that would be 255, right? Or 260. Or add those up once. 260, 195, 130, and 65. There it is.
Nice shot. Oh, that was a good shot.
I think that's fair. Pay back for it.
All right, want to let you know we have figured out the payouts is going to be first place is going to be $260, second place $195, third place is $130, and fourth place is $65.
Hello? Well, he should know after you're home. That's pretty obvious.
You need to get the Xbox out.
I don't know if I can make this one. I think that's loud as shit. Is it really? Who made it? Dustin did? Oh shit. You got something. Like jump right?
you. Yeah, I can give her. You got a shaft in here? I got 2 shafts.
Right here, guys.
Well, we're shutting the bar down for lack of interest. I go, whoa, 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 I get out of what? What did you say? I go, can I bring my own in there? And I got some in the truck.
We're going to announce another match here. We got Barry and Brad versus Brad and Barry on table 6.
Speak behind you there.
To make it, because I mean, used to have a
Perfect little bump on that 8-ball. Looks like the 11 ball's got a little traffic over there, but brakes. Probably work something on that 11 ball here, maybe. I can't tell if it goes clean or not. Looks like it goes through that traffic there. Maybe play a slight carom off the 7. Might even have to play a plinko. There you go. Perfect. Should just be a simple little draw shot here and done dealski. Are you gonna play the 8-ball in that tiny little window? Well, on the upside of things, his partner is Keith Hansen, so he should probably make those. Like money.
Nice out, guys. I didn't witness it, but I saw I just had to make a comment about the tape thing. I don't even remember tape. No matter.
I forgot how to change the text.
Click on stylish circles and then the T.
Ah, there we go.
Everybody comes up to me. No, I can just throw the and it's not. It's actually. We can turn them in the house party meeting. But they know where to
Looks like they're discussing here. Looks like they're gonna go with stripes. Oh no, maybe solids there.
doing something.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, we still have half. We still have the bar.
Looks like a 4-ball here, simple shape. They should broken on this rack. Keep it simple, stupid. That is the way to go. The old KISS technique. We got it working now. I just couldn't remember how to get to update the scores.
Thing, and all of a sudden I see a picture down here in the corner. I'm like, what in tarnation is he doing in there?
Well, I don't know what I clicked over here, but I accidentally clicked something over here, so I just doubled it up. I'm not sure what's supposed to be there.
This should be.
See, now it puts up this little window here.
What do we do here?
You got the bracket over here?
It's up at the bar.
Okay.
I got hungry. They already won.
All right. What do we have here? Maybe it was.
I just doubled them up so that way it would appear like that. If you could shrink that and throw it up here, that wouldn't be so bad. There you go. How did you right click? With the thumb here?
I think you did a fantastic job. I would choose you right.
Ma, are you taking off?
Yeah.
Call me. You want to do that?
Chase the bar cars. Oh, okay.
I want to say goodbye to my parents quick here.
I had a good time.
Hey, do you have another Scotch doubles tournament coming up?
Nothing I know of. Huh?
MAP is open. You don't have to play any leagues or anything, right?
Hey, Spice is giving you a cue to give Justin to get up. Shit. Well, no, I mean, sometimes. Because I left for the day and break and fucking well.
I've been trying to get that cue for about a year and a half, so.
Well, I just have to go jump. We had no blood on motor and you didn't do very good. Get on your high horse and get shit done.
That's what I've been doing for a year and a half.
You need to listen to me.
I love you, son.
We'll see you later, right? All right, we'll see you later. How are you guys doing later?
Yeah, we did. We got food money.
Sorry, dude. She's 6 months.
You got in that window though.
See you guys later.
That's the right shot.
That's pretty cool. Pretty good turnout. We had a full field, didn't we?
14.
What was full field? 16?
Yep. Well, and it wasn't a full field. They would have taken more teams, but it's a good thing they didn't because we didn't have the 8th table. They must be a league makeup match going on over there.
Me and my old man didn't win a game.
Not one game.
Not one game. I had 3 times I laid up for him on the 8 ball. He's nervous.
Yeah, all that smack talking yesterday on Facebook, I thought maybe
I played great. But my old man got so darn nervous. This is the first competitive pool he's played in probably 15 years, give or take.
should have probably put you as a C, but then again, if you don't win one game, it doesn't matter what division we put you down in.
It don't matter. We both had fun.
That's all that
That's
matters.
really what it's about. At the end of the day, I mean, nobody's down here to win money. We're all down here to win.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're in the pool tournaments just to win, if you're going to pool tournaments just to win, what's the point?
Right. Well,
I mean, it's fun to win, don't get me wrong. But if you're only there to win,
Yeah, I don't think it'll take long.
puts a lot of pressure on you.
I'll just make sure I get
my old man used to play pretty good, and you can tell he's got the stroke and the ideas of somebody that used to play at a really high level. But I think he got really nervous because it's the first thing we've ever done as father and son. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. He wants to play another one, so
Cool.
I took him to it. I think I destroyed his confidence last night. He come over and played on my gold crown. And I think I heard him say I don't like these effing big tables about 20 or 30 times in 10 games. So.
Effing big tables with them effing small pockets.
Well, I got big pockets on my big table. It's not gold crown 5.5 inch pockets, give or take.
5.5?
It's either 5 1/4 or 5. It's over 5.
Juice.
Oh yeah, they're big pockets. Just like it's the same cut as a Valley table.
Just a bigger slate.
I think
Huh?
Valleys are a little over 5, give or take. Kind of depends, but that's something you don't see very often. Keith Hansen with an actual jump cue. I actually think he moved the 8 ball with his cue. I don't
That's
think
what
the
I was
cue ball hit it.
That's what I was wondering. But
Hey,
He pulled out a jump cue. I'm impressed.
no, he didn't. You moved the moved the 8 ball with your cue, not with the cue ball. The cue ball didn't hit the 8 ball. Your cue did. Did it? It looked like your cue did.
he had a better view of it right over the top.
If he would have gone at it with his player, he would have been just fine. But tried to get fancy with one of them jump cues.
Oh, look at that.
You don't see that very often. Disgusting safety play.
Wow.
Looks like it. Can he get a shot at the 11?
He's a little disgusted with
All right,
himself
looks
after
like
that.
we
7.
got 7 of these raffle tickets left. If anybody's watching this stream, you chime in and buy up some of these raffle tickets. How much are these a piece?
$5 a piece. We will do
$5 a piece.
PayPal too.
And we'll even do PayPal. Or if I know you, I'll vouch for you. I'll cover you, and you can pick up the cue from me. They're $5 a piece for a $450 cue. Can't beat it. Only 200 of these tickets sold, right?
No, 125 plus the bonus one, so right around
125
140.
That's pretty good for raffle spots for $5 a pop. Usually that should be about 10 or 20 a ticket for that low of numbers.
Wanted to keep it small enough to where it's
Everybody has a
interesting,
legit chance.
right? And then next time I have one to raffle off, you
Yeah.
you sell 500 tickets.
Well, it's a
you
good
know.
cause too. I mean, you're supporting pool.
Right, and looks at Rich and Keith go up on this match 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2.
Really, at the end of the day, as pool players, this game is a dying game. We need to bring it back to the forefront. And anything you can do to support pool, you should really. Well, what a comeback! Eric and Tony had these guys stuck 2-0, and the last 4 weeks are nothing but Keith and Rich. So. How's the volume?
Yeah, this is a. Yeah, you're all right. I gotta go grab the score sheet so I can keep up to date with this and make sure there's no open tables sitting around.
Looks like we've got 1 and 2 open. there. Wow, just let him rip. Looks like we dropped 2 stripes and a solid on that break. There's a couple problem balls out there, but nothing that can't be handled. Let's see what Tony comes with. Can't tell from here. I don't think that 13 goes past the 2. It certainly doesn't have a home down here in the 5 ball. So if that's the case, they might be better off running the solids here. Got a little hot on that draw there, but I think they're good. I think we can still see the 4 ball clean to the cup. Should play just a stun shape here. Roll it over behind the 2. You could also draw it up behind the 3 here. At some point, they're going to have to decide to get up here on this 1 ball. Not a real big deal. I mean, it's laying wide in the open. Just they're going to have to keep that one in mind. I don't know if I like that, but it'll work. Looks like he's got open shape on the 3 ball. He could actually come off the 3 here, take it 2 rails, get shape on that 1, shoot the 6 ball down, take the deuce, pop the 8 ball right in. I don't know what he's looking at here. No, that's not your shot there. You want to leave that 6 ball. Let's see what he decides to do here, folks. Looks like he's got a shot now. Oh, what did he lay up there? Laid up for the 6. It's making it harder than it has to be. Definitely should have played 2 rails up to that 1 ball. Looks like they got there. Still a thin cut. I mean, they can make a 2 ball from anywhere on the table, so they're not in trouble, but those are the breaks sometimes, you know, when you're sitting over here in the booth, it's fairly easy to see what should and shouldn't be done. When you're playing the game and heat of the moment, you gotta go with what your gut feels. That's a shame there. That's a shame there. Looks like the only ball that... And pick you up all the way over here, too. Several different patterns that you can play here. It looks like that 8 ball goes clean by the deuce. If the 8 ball goes clean by the deuce, that's really the only problem they have is, well, it's not even really a problem, it's giving them 13 balls. They should get out on this rack. Ooh. That's a fairly uncharacteristic miss from Keith Hansen. Looks like he's eyeing up that 2 ball. Perfect shape. As long as Weirs can dump this down in the corner, they should be out on this round. Three to 4.
Keith Hansen and Rich Callahan against Eric Reed and Tony Weirs. Eric and Tony taking down the last rack. Things might get pretty interesting here. Both teams going to 6, I believe.
Hey, I want to go ahead and let everybody know that we are going to have a couple of bounties today. $20 bounty is on Mark and Darren. And there's a $20 bounty on Team Tippy and Joe. So knock them out of the tournament and make 20 bucks.
Hey, is that 20 bucks a person, or is that 20 bucks per team?
All right. Just another way that MAP gives back. They put bounties on players on the loser side.
And one sponsored by JJ's.
One sponsored by JJ's and one sponsored by Midwest Amateur Pool. So you come out to these things, you don't necessarily have to win to get a little dough back in your pocket. It's always nice.
Oh my God, you got no reward for that. Man, that was no reward for that. That was a no reward job.
Dan Hine in the background giving his coaching techniques. This thing can make your ears just hotter than hell.
Huh?
Make your ears hot.
Oh, yeah. Keep them on all day long sometime and start sweating.
Screw that.
4-3, huh?
4-3. Eric and Tony are really taking it to them here this last rack. They're trying to buckle down.
Good match, though.
Yeah, good match. They actually made the last rack a lot harder than they had to. Getting a little sloppy on their pattern play, but...
Is this yours or mine?
Yours. I don't drink Coke.
Thank goodness.
I don't actually drink soda in general.
Well, it looks like Dan and Tammy have moved on, and Paula and Christy are out.
Oh, no, that's bad. Miscue. Ugh. Hate seeing that.
Keith would have left you a little better shape. You would have had a chance to.
You didn't do that shit when we were playing,
Dan Hine.
Damn it.
He's never seen a shot that somebody missed that he wouldn't have made, so.
What's Paula's last name?
Paula?
That was playing with.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know anybody if they didn't play out of bigs when I was playing pool on the regular.
Who's this Brad guy that Eric's playing with? What's his last name? You know?
Who's that?
Brad, the guy that Eric Mockmiller's playing with.
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't even know Eric's last name was Mackmuller. I still can't believe the turnout really for a tournament that didn't have a whole lot of promotion. 14 teams for a Scotch doubles is fairly impressive.
Well, we promoted it for a couple of weeks, I think. It was out in the league packets.
Yeah.
Or no, it wasn't. The singles one was.
The singles one was out in the league packets. I think I seen a Scotch doubles this last week in the
Because they
league
missed it
packets,
last week.
But really, I mean, you know, Midwest Amateur Pools really got a good thing going. It seems like every tournament I go to, they have a good turnout. Even in circumstances like the last singles tournament, I think they were running a Scotch doubles tournament, their annual one out of the pocket, and they still had a 42-player field, which is really impressive. Yeah. Well, you know.
Make sure the JJ's logo is up. Yep, okay. We're good.
You guys look all professional over here with your headsets on.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Tony's really going to buckle down on this one here. If they can squeak this rack out, they'll tie it up at 4-4. Ought to be interesting. Pretty seesaw matchup here. Initially, Eric and Tony jumped out to a 2-0 lead on Keith and Rich. And Keith and Rich battled back, put 4 on them. And now Tony and Eric are trying to climb back up the ladder and catch them. So it's been an interesting match. A couple of mistakes here and there, but, you know, it's been pretty fun to watch so far. So can't ask for a whole lot better shape than that. I mean, maybe you can, but... Up off the bottom rail. Ooh, come in pretty hot on that one. I think it's still makeable on the 4-ball, but I think you have to play 2-rail shape out. I'm not sure if that 14-ball's got that. Yeah, 14-ball's got it clogged up bigger than snot. You almost have to play... you almost have to play 4-rail shape here on that 4-ball. Bring it down, keep it in front of the 14. Play the long rail, short rail, long rail again. Take your shape on the 8-ball, which you can either that or you can play it soft, shoot the 8-ball back up in this corner. It kind of depends, whichever you like. If you think you can hold that, you play a little inside, kill it off this long rail. No love there, and it looks like he's also going to scratch. Ding! Nope.
That was a scratch on the
Looks like the 8-ball goes. Yeah, it must go if he's looking at it.
Do I get a discount for you guys?
Looks like they're battling back here. Good out there. Boy, they made that one harder than it had to be, but can't complain there. They pull even at 4-4, going to 6 here. They're going to 6 as well, right? They're going to 6? Best of 3 here, folks. Doesn't get any better than this. Yeah. 4 Masters players playing some pretty high caliber bar box 8-ball, so. Gotta like your odds from here coming to the table with the break. You know, you want to make sure you got a good tight rack. Justin Hansen brought in that Delta 13 rack. Swears against these junk plastic ones. But if
you can rack them up good and hit them square, not turn the cue ball loose, you can get out. Looks like he breaks dry here, no love. That's another thing that people really underrate about this game is you really got to dial in a strong break to bar box 8 ball, especially with the caliber that these guys play. You break dry, or even worse, you scratch in the break, there's a very high probability whoever's coming to the table is about to run out on you. Here in the Midwest, this is bar box 8 ball country. It's most everybody's favorite game. I'm not in that majority, but you know, it is the preferred game of choice for most, and you're going to get to see some pretty high caliber here. I think these guys should probably run this rack. Looks like every ball's got a home. One tough ball maybe to get on in this whole thing, but it shouldn't be a problem for Keith and Rich. This is why the break is so important. You really got to dial in your break to play this game. One of our local players gone pro. A lot of people consider him to be the best in the world, definitely the best in the country here, Shane Van Moning. He will tell you through and through, break's the most important shot, so you got to make sure you're dialing that in if you come to these bar box 8 ball tournaments. After the break, it should really, I mean, unless you get some real funky layouts, you know, it should be about the hardest shot you hit, and it's the most important, so.
There's no way getting out of that now.
Reaching at that one. Perfect shape. Should be able to just kind of dink and dunk these from out from here. Should almost just be able to play a, you know, stun shot, maybe even a little top run into that one ball, pause it. Simple drop for the 10. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. You're out. There you are. The stun shot. Now we should see. Looks like he's even got enough angle to just run through this with top. Run through it with top. Leave yourself good shape on that 10 ball. You really don't have to work much. It goes in about. Yeah, it really goes in all but one pocket. So that's not what he wanted there, but we'll take it. Looks like he's going to have a little work here on the 10 ball. He should be able to make that in the side, so it goes clean, but still shooting at the side, so. Oh, missed that by a half diamond, wow. It's a pretty uncharacteristic miss. Of course, I don't think Mr. Hanson wanted to leave him so far out of shape. Eric comes to the table here. He's got a little work to do, but he gets it out of the. He gets out of trouble here with the first one. They should get out on this. So again, it's all tied up at 4-4. Match has been pretty seesaw thus far. Eric and Tony jumped out to 2. Keith and Rich put 4 back on them. Now Eric and Tony have climbed back into this thing, won the last 2, tie it all up. So now we've got ourselves a little race to 2 here for the win. So now Tony here, he's kind of got an interesting story. He's played a bunch of years, but he's kind of taken the last couple years off, and this year he's getting back in the swing of things. I know him and the missus recently bought a house and whatnot, so he kind of took a break, and now that he's getting back into it, he's starting to really kind of grab some of those old gears. Reed, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. He's, you know, constantly playing. He's really come a long way in the last few years. Probably in the last 2-3 years, he's definitely stepped up his game 3 or 4 balls easy. So, you know, They complement each other fairly well. They both play pretty good. See what they do to get back up here on the 6 ball. They really should take the deuce here, roll it back up table. Plus he's got the angle on that 1 to come at the 6 from the backside. That right there is just poor execution. Now he's left a ton of work for his teammate. And he can jump at the 6, try and roll the cue ball back down table. He can try this tough cut on the 2, but a smart shot, I'm thinking, just to try to get out. You're not going to want to leave a long jump shot for Keith Hansen coming to the table. In fact, if I were Tony, I would ask who's coming to the table when that would determine entirely what I do. I'm thinking it's Keith coming to the table though, so if you're going to fire at this thing, if you miss, you better leave it tough. And that should be the end of it, unless Keith has an uncharacteristic miss here.
Look at that key that Keith plays with.
Oh, now that is very uncharacteristic for him.
No points and nothing on it.
No points, nothing on it. It's there's the blind man using his feeler stick. I remember when Keith Hansen used to be good. At least that's what I've been told. Boy, these guys make it tough on themselves. You know, they normally shoot quite a bit better than this, but
You didn't miss any like that against me the other night.
I haven't crossed that bridge.
You didn't miss anything against me the other night.
how much were you playing for? That usually has a direct correlation with the miss ratio in that man.
It's just in his fucker. He just destroyed me.
You wouldn't be the first. You're probably not going to be the
I
last.
broke, made a ball, and it was wide open. Made a ball off of another ball on the side the way it was supposed to, and scratched. Never shot again.
Look how much. There must just be something with this table or this surface.
Usually you gotta have people who's writing it.
That's not so bad. I'll have to get you a nice wired mouse if you want. When I first bought this, I bought it because I thought the lights on the front lit up. That's what they did in the picture. They got here, they don't light up.
The lights don't light up.
Yeah, I was upset. They're supposed to.
But in the picture it was lit
In the
up.
picture, they were lit up.
You got robbed.
Well, you know, it only took 4 weeks to get here from Hong Kong for $3, so I don't think I got robbed. Now, if it were me here, I don't know. You're gonna want to play the out. You never. I mean, in this situation, you want to play the out.
I guess it is pretty sharp of an angle.
And you can
not
spin
so
this though. I mean, that's the shot. Is you want to play bottom and bottom right. Spin this shot out. You'll play 2 rails. I mean, you might leave them a little funky on the 8 ball, but that's the only shot.
2 rails like that, isn't it?
Oh no, you're gonna throw the hell out of it. Use a bottom right on this shot.
I think he's gonna end up coming right back up into that 15-8.
Nah, you'll be. If you play a ton of bottom right, you can get it there. Your other shot's just a straight bank.
Look at it. They're staring it down too. I think it's a lot straight.
I mean, that's straight into the rail. I mean, they're dead nut.
Well, he's got to worry about scratching the side with that sharp of cut.
No. I mean, you can spin that shot in. What they need to do right now, I'm guessing he ends up fucking the pooch here. He needs to make up his mind before he gets down. If he makes up his
Did I
mind,
hear that right? Is he playing safe?
I wouldn't. 3 balls left on the
Might
table.
not be a bad idea either.
You better play lockdown safe.
Yeah.
You know, with these two, you've really got to ask who's coming to the table next, because that'll entirely decide what type of safety you play. Because if Hansen's coming to the table, you better leave him tucked in tight against something, otherwise he is not afraid to let the cue leave the cloth. They got away with one here. I can't tell if he can see the edge of that 10 ball or not, but looks like he's kicking. The other thing it looks like you got to look out for here is if that 10-8 is wired to the side. You know, that'd be the first thing I'd worry about. You know, you really don't want to leave the cue ball laying out in the open table with that 6 ball in the jaws there, but I don't like this. You're almost better going to the foot rail here. There you go. Now that's what I was thinking. You kick it to the foot rail here. Hopefully if you miss, you leave it in front of the 6. You got a nice big bang board to get through on the 6 there too. With 6 ball laying like that, you kind of hit a little funky and it might do some funny stuff. Go in the pocket yet, and then leave you a shot at the 8 ball at least. Hit it good. Oof. I mean, you know, that's really the second most important thing with this game after the break. You know, if you can get yourself a good break worked out, then the next thing is decision making. You know, really making the right choices as you run these racks out.
I can't even make this fucking shot. Come on, Lee.
The entertainment value is at an all-time high here.
What's that?
The entertainment value is at an all-time high.
Yeah, no kidding. Now if he chokes here, he'll just lose it.
Yep, Tony gets that out, and they're going to the hill.
Holy cow. We've got ourselves a pool match, folks.
You need anything?
All right, so
Soda?
your break or what?
Nope.
Their break. I think. Yeah, she's broke.
Broke dry.
This is the night thing.
This thing's a piece of shit. Oh crap, I forgot that my mic was on. Sorry about that, folks. Well, they would love to break and run this rack, really just stick it to them, so. You know, if you would have had Keith do that right out of the get-go, he wouldn't have that problem. Well, that's no good. We got ourselves a dry break. Looks like a pretty problematic rack, though, so I don't think we'll see either one of them run out clean from here. It ought to be interesting, though.
breaking the balls around. Still got a lot of work to do here. Looks like you draw the 2 down for the 3, play into the window on the 5, then break out the 4 off the 5. Oof, that's gonna hurt. Doesn't look like the 3 ball's got a home from there. And the only thing you can even do is hope for a good hit out of this, try and roll him into trouble. That's about it. He's gonna duck here, folks, for sure.
You just want me to make cool shots on tape.
Mars, started over here.
Yeah, no, fuck off. Hey, you just lost your time. Hit that one.
Looks like he's kicking out of this 3 ball. That's the only thing this is the only thing I can think, but I don't know why he wouldn't just jack up, draw it up table, leave him, let him figure it out. But I don't blame him. I wouldn't want him coming back to the table either. Oh, that was he hit that ball good. He hit that ball good.
Fucking barely missed it.
That'll be an interesting shot here. We got some work to do down there in the lower right corner. I know he wants to try to solve these problems as quickly as possible, so I would look for him to set up. Looks like he set him up for the 9 ball.
Look at all them options. Thanks, buddy.
You know, that's one of the more interesting things with this tournament, the Scotch doubles effect. You know, you've got ways that you'd play shape for shots, and then you've got your partner who doesn't always see the same things you do. So you can pick somebody that plays very similar to the way that you do. You can really wreak havoc, even if you're playing 2 players that are significantly stronger than you, which is what we're seeing a little bit of right now with Eric and Reed playing a little looser with the cue ball. These guys are trying to keep Whitey in check, so we'll see what they come with here. I'm not sure what he's thinking. Can't tell if he can see that 14. I think he can. If he can play a little left here. Get a little left, break those stripes up. So I think that's what he's looking at. No, he just said that he's actually playing safe here. Not a bad shot. Not a bad shot at all. The only downside here is you still left a lot of work for yourself, so. 7 actually.
Some wannabe cute.
No, they made it, but I didn't know that. Just saying, I broke.
Yep, I know.
No. He's got a couple of options on what to kick at here. I'm thinking you almost have to really play into the 5. You wouldn't want to move that 4 ball. Yeah, that's what they're talking about right now.
Same thing I did with my wife.
Fucking licking the table.
It's actually a foul.
Oh, you want me to make it through there? I'm supposed to drive it through there. If you make the hit the 5, hopefully you make the 3. Bullshit. I see it different.
Getting heckled by his own team. Just killer. He didn't like what he sees here. He's telling him to play the kick to the combo because the 5 ball doesn't go clean in the side. But really in this situation here, I'd almost try to hit the 7. Maybe even play the 5, try to roll the cue ball up table. That's really that's the trick here. Just play it smart. Don't break those balls wide open. You'll be fine here. There we are, folks. I'm thinking he's going to come through here with top, try to move that 7 ball, maybe even move the 4 ball. So they've got some options here. I think I'd play the 7 soft, just like that. Now if you play the 15, you can play a little bottom on that, come back. Looks like, I think that's the 12 ball down there, goes clean past. Perfect. Left some good shape to run up table here. A little stun shot, roll it up table, and bing, bang, boom. Should be hill, hill.
Tippy and Joe are out.
No kidding.
Tippy and Joe are out.
We have our first bounty, I believe. Tippy and Joe are a bounty, correct?
Yep.
Who got that?
Randy and Kevin.
All right, folks. Looks like the first bounty of our tournament. Tim Tippy Peterson and Joe Adino were knocked out by, what's Kevin's last name? Randy Block and Kevin.
So we're 8 minutes past the time.
So.
This has been recording 128. So this match is going approximately right as I scheduled it.
There we go. They must have played pretty salty to knock out Joe and Tippy. Those two play some great bar box 8 ball, so good for them. Actually, Randy and Kevin actually just knocked me and my old man out of this thing 5-zip. So yeah, they played pretty dang strong. So got a few rolls too, but I think everybody does in these short races. So we caught our fair share and still didn't get a game. So. Now what happened there? Oh, they jawed that 12 ball up. Yuck. They got a chance to put it away here. They make this combo, roll the 3 ball into a friendly spot. I mean, really, that's the trick to this shot.
Is this 5-4 or 5-5?
5-4 actually.
5-4 still.
Yeah, Tony and Eric have put the last 3 racks together somehow, some way. They've made it a hell of a lot harder than they needed to, just like this here. You know, they're gonna hopefully. I think they're gonna get out on this, but jeez, they make it harder than they have to. Did you want to announce that the bounty got? Kevin, did you want to announce the bounty over the PA? Did you want to announce that bounty over the PA?
Yeah, I might as well. Want to let everybody know that Kevin Macau and Randy Block collected a bounty off of Joe Adino and Tippy Peterson. Thanks for playing.
It's always nice get at least half your entry back in. So
Should ask Greg if he wants to get a mini tournament going on.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Last time.
I don't know how many people get in it if it's Scotch doubles, but there's enough guys here definitely to get a little singles action going.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just do a singles tournament.
Kind of would be nice to get a ring game going. That's a dirty word in these parts. Ring games?
Ring games.
Who plays ring games anymore? Bar box ring games can get out of hand fast.
Where's your tutu? Right back.
It's got some choices here.
If you play the out, here, you've got to bank the 4. You've got to bank the 4, draw it back, shoot your 7, take what you get.
Oh, I got it. So you, okay, I got it. I don't know, man. If I put anything on it, it's going to tap that 8. No, it's going to tap that. Not going to tap that 8. If I try to draw it back, I'm going to tap that 8.
This is an interesting shot here. Tony's thinking that if he shoots this 7 ball here, he's going to come into the backside of the 8 ball, which actually wouldn't hurt him. That would be a nice way to play this shot. Give you a little shape at the 4, but I don't know, the way they're laying right there, I still like the bank. I like the bank and then just draw it back to right where it's sitting now. Have a natural shape, play center, pop out for the 8 ball, match is done. This is kind of a risky shot, but these guys are Masters players and I'm not, and it's for a reason, so let's see if it pays for them. You know, that's really what it is here. Like I was saying earlier, after the break, decision making and pattern play are by far and away the most important things when it comes to playing good bar box 8 ball. So now it looks like they left them good, limited their options at least. Now you could roll this ball into trouble here. Could almost just play the 12, leave that ball dead on the rail down there and let them try to swing at something wild, but that's not what they're going to do. This is Masters level bar box 8 ball, so I'm guessing he's going to 2-rail out for the 9 on the side. You could even play both balls. I mean, I can see perfect from here. Both balls go clean to the cup in the corner, so they both go clean to the cup up here in the corner. So I think that's really the shape. You could even play 1-rail shape here. Just make sure you get enough on it and not too much. That'll work. It wasn't pretty, but it'll work. You gotta play a little stun shape here. Even maybe even draw it back to the rail. Perfect. Now the only thing is, you got to hit this ball good enough that you've got a shot at something else.
What's that?
Yeah, no, you get your tutu. Make it pink.
For the tournament?
No, I'm saying outside the tournament, just playing.
Oh, I don't think so. Not this time. They're using these 6 tables for the tournament. I think they have a league match going on this one, the one they're at.
Yeah, no, I'm part of the league, but I'm not playing, so I was going to see if we could play on one of these.
You have to ask March. I'm not a tournament director. I don't see why it would be a problem, but make sure it's cool with March.
March.
Owns the joint. Ask one of the people behind the bar. Wish I had a better answer for you, man. Sorry.
No worries.
And we're Hill, folks. It's been a dogfight to the finish here. What do we want to call it? Which two?
We'll go ahead and announce a couple more matches. is on the winner's side. Be Mark and Darren versus Dan and Dave on table 5, and Greg and John versus Jim times 2 on table 6.
Jimmy James.
Let me rephrase that. John, table 4. John and Greg and Jim times 2 on table 4.
All right, folks. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Good break here, and let her rip. Clogged it up and put her in the drink. Ugh. And that is an ugly rack, folks. This is going to be a dog fight to the end. We're hell earlier,
That's a good match, then. Good Hill Hill, we picked that one just right.
Well, I don't know if I'd call it a good match, but it's definitely a close one. Been plenty of sloppy play in this one, so. But with Scotch doubles, that is the nature of the beast. 95% of the time, I'd say with Scotch doubles, it's the lesser of two evils. You know, the least amount of mistakes, and really, I mean, that's the key to victory. I mean, you know, the biggest thing is realizing, you know, how your partner plays. If you guys can get in a good rhythm and really work together, you can do some damage in these things. You know, if you start playing with somebody that plays like you know, then it's like playing with yourself, where two other guys have to kind of make their styles gel. You can end up, you know, there's an instance just a few minutes ago, we announced Kevin Machow and Randy Block knocking off Tippy and Joe Adino. I don't think there's a single person in here that would put any money on those two to pull that one out. And, you know, we played them beforehand. They play a similar style of pool, good, safe, in-check pool. Don't turn Whitey loose too much, and you know, they had a good rhythm going when they played us. I assume they must have carried that over, and you know, you can knock off a couple of really good players. So
look at the frames up there at 22, 21.
That's good, right? They were at like 14 earlier.
I don't understand why it's
the network sucks here. Well,
we reconfigured everything so we're tied right into the splitter before it goes into the wireless hub.
Yeah, but even still, though, if everybody in here's got a smartphone and they're tying into JJ's wireless network, really, if you wanted to do this the right way, you'd set up two networks. So that way you'd have full bandwidth on one network for the business, and then that's how most businesses set up their networks. Is they'll set up a public network and then one for the business. And then if you do it that way, it usually works out pretty well. So.
Yeah. Why?
This ought to be interesting. I don't know what the heck he's swinging at here.
Greg's in the ladies' room.
Well, he didn't leave him much option here. I mean, the one ball is wide open to the cup. So, you know, realistically, you can put a little draw on this, pull it back over for the 6. You still got a lot of work to figure out.
Over here.
No, it's ugly. It's real ugly down there by the corner. They've got that 7 and that 3 ball jammed up behind a stripe with the 8 sitting right in the cup.
Yeah, 7, 3, and what is it, the 15 or 13 sitting in there?
I think it's 15. I can't see from here. No, it must be the 12 ball. Yeah, it's
15 balls laying out there on the table. I tell you right now, I think right here you've got to swing at this 3-ball, play straight middle, and if you can get over there, break that 3-7 ball up. You know,
I tell you, this Eric that's shooting now, he's everybody gives him a hard time, and
well, he used to be the honeypot, you know.
He's pretty good. I have to give him some credit here. I was looking at his numbers in the men's Masters, and he's got a pretty salty average.
I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, he would gamble with anybody that walks through the door, $5, $10, $20 a set. You know, when you stay in the grease like that, I mean, he gets spots from a lot of guys, but you know, as he gets better, you know, now he'll gamble pretty much just about anybody, even maybe 1 or 2 games in the wire from the tip top level guys. But you know, when you stay in the grease like that, it changes you, you know. When you're used to shooting $50 balls versus, you know, this is a free ride, really. Right. In essence, I mean, you throw your $20 and.
Well, if you're consistently putting yourself under pressure like that, your game is going to step up for sure.
Oh yeah. You know, and you don't necessarily have to gamble to get that pressure. You know, if you want every single win, you know, you can simulate that same pressure. But getting in the grease. You know, everybody and their mom will tell you flat out, gambling and tournament play are 2 completely different animals. So, but Eric does both pretty well, and he's come a long way. Like I say, I remember back in the day, he was the honeypot over there at Dakota Q Club. So, and he's no honeypot anymore. That is for damn sure. So, what's up, honey? I'm watching the Indiana match here until then I'm going to be taking off. I don't care. I just want some good food. I don't care where we eat. I mean, I'm even up for Thomaselli's. I really don't care. Who are you with? Oh. Yeah, are you out there in your truck, or are you just out there in... Okay. My car is not safe to take on the interstate right now, so we'll have to drive back through town. But it's... Well, it doesn't matter one way or the other. What do you want to eat? Yeah, well, you want me to eat and just meet up with you? Why don't I just call you when I'm leaving here, okay? Alright, love you, bye.
It's going to be a cat's game. Cat's game.
Hey, watch your language.
Boy, if they continue at this rate, I don't like Tony and Eric's odds. Balls are laying a little bit friendlier for the Stripes right now. Oof. See, now I would not have done that. I would have actually probably would have just pushed the 12 ball down table there. I'd have tried to push the 12 ball underneath the 8.
This is forcing Tony to get.
Really, if you're Tony here, you're.
Where's the TV at?
I'm not
here.
sure.
Gilligan's Island.
I know.
Yes. I'm looking for the TV because I want to watch it. I got to record on my DVR. It records them every time. I got like 40 episodes on my DVR.
You got any Hogan's Heroes on the old DVR too?
Hogan's Heroes.
Oh yeah.
Show. Remember Hogan's Heroes, Gilligan's Island?
You're almost.
My three favorite.
You could pop this 3-ball against the rail here, leave it a little funky. Maybe even push the 7-ball a little down too. How can you hate MASH? That is practically un-American. Kevin Kidd just says he hates the show MASH.
No, I see. I used to always get headaches when I watched it for some reason when I was a kid, so I used to hate watching it.
Well, and you're like 100 too, so like that's like right in your wheelhouse for.
It was a long, many years ago. That was before they even had aspirin, so you got to imagine when I had a headache,
well,
I just had to suffer.
See, now I'm a young man. I'm only 27, so I grew up dirt dumb poor. I remember I had a TV.
Been growing up with this MTV.
Oh, I didn't have MTV.
Shows all
No, I had no MTV. When I was a kid, I had an 8x10 TV. It was 8x10. It was about 2 foot deep. Had an antenna on it. I could get. Right before bed, I could get MASH, and I could get the news, and I think Hercules Legendary Journeys, the old Kevin Sorbo show.
And I remember when all we had was black and white TVs.
Well, that's all I had as a kid. I was pretty fortunate. My mom, I think when I was about 8 or 9, scored that black and white TV with the old antennas on it. I think if I remember right, you could even you could get a different cord for it and run it off the cigarette lighter in your car. Oh yeah, we were poor. There was no pool table in our basement, that was for sure.
Well, with the ball in hand, what do you fear that he's going to start off with here?
I mean, your options are slow. Since Rich rolled that 12 ball in behind the 8, I mean, your options are limited here. Well, Rich hit that 15 ball, and the 12 ball wasn't laying too bad. I mean, you could have had a home for it, but now with the 15 ball laying on the bottom rail, the bank is closed.
I'd almost want to punch that. If you can punch that 12 ball down to the short rail and leave the key ball frozen right up against the rail of the 3 ball.
It's the only shot there is. It's the only shot there is. If you're going to try and get out, if you're going to try and get out, and that's what they're looking at.
I think that's what they're looking at too. Is
yeah,
that 12 ball out of there and freezing that cue ball right on
that 8 ball is not deep in the jaws. It's sitting on the rail. I mean, so they've got options here.
That
but
12 ball's not sitting there. They can run out.
Well, the only thing that they have to keep in check is you can hit that 12 ball there. You got to come in and it's steep, but you don't want to bump that 8 ball any deeper in the cup. Really, the ideal here is
we got to remember he does have ball in hand, so that makes his options that much easier to put any angle he wants on it.
It's still a tight window, it looks like, on that 3. I can't tell how close those are. It looks like that 3 ball is pretty close. Oh yeah, that 3 ball sitting right in front of there. You run the risk of double kissing it, really. Either way, you've got, I mean, I don't hate this shot selection either. You know, one thing Adam Banky told me when I was learning to play this game was if you can get out, if you think you can get out, especially if you're playing a good player, go for it. You know, these guys can obviously get in the cat and mouse part of things, but they can break this ball off there. I don't think I'd play this shot this way. I think I'd still bump the 12 ball out of there, but, you know, with Keith Hansen, I've just learned not to question. As you said the other night, he missed how many balls against you in 2 hours? How many balls did he miss against you playing the other night? About 2, 3? 2. Yeah, exactly. So with him, I don't like this shot, but what other options do you have, really? He'll make me a believer, like Ozil.
I should have called Keith and played in this. We could have been an A.
Yeah.
Maybe even down to a B.
Yeah, well, that's shit. He's got some fire left in him, though. They've still got options.
Well, I'm just saying we would be down in the B because of his partner, not
Oh, yeah.
because of him.
Oh, yeah. Now, really, this is one of the more interesting matches in the back that we can't see on camera here. Should be just as much of a dogfight as the one we're watching now. We've got Mr. Beast and Mark down there firing away at Dano's team. So those guys, all those guys play pretty sporty. So.
Looks like we have Shandy in the audience.
Shandy Dvorak.
Miss Marsh is in the audience.
Oh, yeah? Mama Marsh.
Mama Marsh.
You have the chump star, Shandy Dvorak. He doesn't play pool, though. Just ask him, he'll tell you. He's terrible. He's blind. He's got a million excuses. And then he gets on the table, runs out like water.
Are you going to be interested in playing this? Are you still playing?
No, we're out.
Are you interested in playing singles?
No. I'm going to get going after this. I'm a fat kid. I got to eat.
They do have a grill here now.
Yeah, but the wife is barking. She is nice enough to let me come out for this, so I better keep her appeased.
You better go home and enjoy your home cooked meal.
Yeah. Well, you know. If it's a home cooked meal, I got to cook it because she don't cook worth a damn either. I love her, and she's a beautiful woman. But boy, I still think they should have kicked that 12 ball out of there, but they got there. Just needed it over just a hair more. And looks like he left them a 4 ball out the back door there.
Yep.
And I tell you what, on this shot here, I almost really like just power draw.
Over here?
Huh?
Whose purse do we have over here?
I think Lynn's.
Oh.
Yeah, she'll cut you if you mess with it.
Huh?
She'll cut you if you mess with it.
She'll cut me?
Yeah, probably.
Ooh,
there's a good chance.
Sweet.
Good
So
chance.
Could be some bloodshed.
Cut you and watch the fluff run out. Well, you're not even a fat kid.
I don't know why we can't do it anyway.
No, with this kid, you just see the hay that starts popping out.
Yeah, right. No, now I think this is not a bad shot. I don't hate it. We're playing conservative here. You know he wants to fire at this 12 ball here, but I think that thing is frozen to the rail, and that 8 ball is just laying nasty. Now this here is just cheap entertainment, folks. If you can get down here and spectate, I highly recommend it. There's some pretty good quality pool going on, and really, it's not going to get much better than this. If you're a pool fan, you should be here. I know there's a lot of pool going on here this next week. Really what most people would consider the pool mecca, really. The Derby City Classic is going on. It starts this weekend, goes through next weekend. Should just be a heck of a good time. Really wanted to get out to this year, but life's got a way of catching up with a guy. And big shout out to anybody that we know that's out there. Shoot them straight, run them out, do what you can. So take a minute here to plug also the rest of our sponsors: Midwest Amateur Pool, JJ's Billiards, Keith Hughes, all had a hand in this. I think we even had another sponsor out there. I'm not sure who. Oh yeah, Go Play Pool. Missed that right there on the screen. Now all these guys pitched in. It's been a heck of a production, and I can't say enough good things about everybody involved with it. So. Really, pool being kind of a sport that's died back a little bit around the country. It seems to just be going strong out here in the Midwest for, among other things, places like JJ Billiards, organizations like Go Play Pool, like Midwest Amateur Pool. So, keep in mind, donate if you can, be active, participate, do what you can to help grow our sport. Anyways, looks like we're going to play another safety here. Rich looks like he's made up his mind, so I don't hate it. This is nice. Pick them balls out of there, leave theirs clustered. He's got some limited options here. And this is a real cat and mouse game, so. What's up? I really wouldn't hate meeting you at home so I can drop off my cues and stuff. Maybe even grab that Ruby Tuesdays coupon and go eat some of that good action. You can just drop them in the middle and back. Heck, you can just have them drop you off at home. Yeah, you can have them drop. Yeah, swing by JJ's. Oh yeah, they're in their last game. It's pretty cat and mouse. But yeah, they should be done. That worked pretty slick. Well, I don't want to carry around $5,000 worth of shit. That bench the cold is real bad.
Go give her towels.
Okay. Well, things got a little more interesting here. We've got 3 solids pinned against this lower rail. It looks like the 13 ball is kind of hanging out there. This is really going to be a battle of wills to see who can stay more patient and see who can stay more disciplined. I know Tony really wants to swing at this and break his balls out. Not bad. Not too bad at all. Looks like that 13 ball does go past the 8 now. I think you'd really almost just want to push that 14 ball down there. I don't know. I think I'd really just try to push this 14 ball down there. Leave the 14 ball down on the bottom foot rail and leave that as a breakout ball and kind of push the other balls around. Really just stay disciplined. Now, for anybody watching out there, we do have a Keith custom cue. Still for sale, or not for sale, for raffle. We've got 7 tickets left. If anybody wants to email us here, we will accept PayPal. If I know you, I will cover you in the raffle. If you win it and I cover you, though, I want my money back double. So, again, that's a $450 value. Plus, some nice-looking $15 joint protectors there, so that's pretty slick. So yeah. Yeah, so.
I shouldn't say that. What am I saying?
Well, we've got
I have a charger for my phone. Are you kidding me?
Things just got awfully interesting. If you didn't have that iPhone junk, I'd have a charger for you.
I have a charger here. I know I do.
interesting. I almost have to hit this 3-ball here. Just rifle that sucker in. Take what shape you can on that 5. Maybe play the bank. I don't know if you can bank those to either cup. But it's, let the stroke hang out on this one, folks.
Say if I had my iPhone charger, I could have people text me, but
Just a hit.
Not in there. Huh. What's that? What's this? Oh, earphones.
headphone. Oh, you know what? It's plugged in.
Oh, there you go. Well, it keeps getting more and more interesting here, that is for sure.
So, anybody out there, if any of you want any of these last 7 raffle tickets for the Keith Custom Q.
Now, how much are those? Those are $5 a piece?
$5 a piece.
$5 a piece? No, all 7 for $30. That's a deal for somebody.
No, but, well, yeah, sure. All 7 for $30.
That's a heck of a deal.
If you would like 1 or 2 or all of them, you can go ahead and just send me a text message, and I will send you a text message back with the PayPal address, and I'll take a picture of your tickets and forward it to you.
I don't hate that lead. This 3-ball's still sitting pretty funky.
You can text message me at 605-836-0208.
How do we tell how many people are watching? If any.
Usually on that.
Oh, really?
There's, we got derbies going on this weekend.
Yeah, the old Derby City Classic. I guarantee there's plenty of money rolling around that. We've got quite a few guys.
I hate to say it, but I'd probably rather be watching the Derby than Midwest Amateur Pool. But
well, the thing about going to the Derby is even if nobody's playing, there's always a show. I mean, you can go on YouTube and you can actually watch Wolf Fest that take half hour, 45 minutes. They're just as entertaining as watching a match.
I don't think the Bigfoot Challenge is free this year. I think AccuStats is pay-per-viewing that.
They are pay-per-viewing it. Yep.
So does that mean there's no free stream at Derby this year? It's all pay-per-view.
Yep. I know there's a couple of free streams on there. So how do you tell how many people are watching here? 3 viewers. Oh, 8 viewers, actually.
Slow rolling.
Slow rolling. It looks like he did leave the 12 ball hanging out, though.
You know what? Look how my picture is pixelating now a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling high frames per second. That's because I've got it set on a lower bandwidth setting because we had a lower bandwidth earlier today.
Yeah.
So I up that bandwidth setting. It'll actually smooth it out a little bit.
Now when you upload these later to the internet, these will be nice, smooth video, though, correct?
Yeah.
It won't be like what you see on the stream here. It'll be nice and smooth. Or is what we were seeing here?
No, it's actually, it's what you're watching right here. I don't think there's any lag. I don't think you see any lag when you watch them on YouTube.
Yeah, so if you pull these up on YouTube later, there is a nice, sweet, silky smooth stream, and you can watch these matches in full.
Like if our frames per second were down low, and you get the real kind of a slow motion effect,
you'll get a better quality video.
You'll see that, but you won't see the pixelization.
Yeah.
Frames per second aren't.
No, this right here is that's just mean.
Wow. Made them both.
Now that right there might be the backbreaker. Could have left a little better shape here for his partner, but I think they should get out on this one. And that should be the game. Should be the game,
And
folks.
we are going to see Mr. Keith Hansen, my sponsor, and
There we are, that it.
Callahan move on.
Keith Hansen of Keith Q's.
I agree.
Taking it down with Rich Callahan, moving on. Eric and Tony played their hearts out, did what they could. And that's the rolls, folks. So there you have it.
You guys, but it wasn't. You definitely survived.
Table 4. Right away.
I'm sneaking.
All right, table 4, we have Keith Hansen, Rich Callahan versus Randy Block, Kevin McCow. Table 4.
You guys got a single tournament tonight or what?
We are.
They're already playing.
Hey, there's a game on 4.
Who's on 4?
Spoken.
Oh, Scogan. That's on table 3, guys. Table 3, I'm sorry.
That's why I didn't freaking change this.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't care that much.
Yeah, we're gonna. I guess I'll go ahead and announce it now.
How much is it?
I think we're gonna do $15, 100% payout. Yep.
And it's going to be handicapped or straight up? Or?
No, it's gonna be handicapped, so AA, A, B, C. Most we've got handicaps on.
And what time is that going to start?
Well, we'd like to start at 6 to 6:30, I'm thinking, so we can get done with it. Yeah, I want everybody to know if you're interested, we're going to take sign-ups for a singles mini tourney. We're going to try to start this around 6 o'clock. So if you want to get in on this, it's $15, 100% payback, and it will be handicapped AA, A, B, C. Go ahead and come see me over here at the stream table if you're interested.
That's why you slipped away,
I slipped him a bit.
You want to pay now? Or wait see if you have it out?
Yeah, what's your name? I'll put you down.
We tried to get Tippy. Tippy didn't want to do it.
Yeah, we'll wait and see what kind of turnout we get, and if we get a bunch, if we get enough to where it's worthy, I'll just walk around and get it. Huh?
Because the 5 moved before the 12.
Keep somebody on your stream.
It doesn't matter. If the 5 moves before because the 5 was in front of it, it doesn't make a difference.
No, because
It wasn't up here. It was up there.
I didn't even go look at it.
No, it was on the rail. Because the 5 hit and then the 12 went. 5
Right, the 5s are on. The 12s are on.
Because the 5 moved first, so it doesn't matter.
The 5 shot in the corner.
But it doesn't matter. We weren't the judges. It came down to that. That was a help match. No issues at all. It was still a fun match. No issues at all. Me and BJ cheaters. It ain't that. Hey.
I'm gonna wait to collect to make sure we get enough. Make sure everyone's here.
Oh no, we just won. I
Oh,
in the tournament.
so you can't play.
Not yet.
Good. We're gonna put you right here.
Man.
Is it really?
All right, we got a match on the stream table. Table number 7 is going to be Dan and Tammy versus Brad and Barry.
Hello. Me and Paula in the singles.
Hey, can you do that spelled right?
Why?
Why? Because that's how I spell it.
Can you do me a favor?
Do you have 2 5s?
I gotta get you
What's your favorite?
Make another announcement for my retarded friend over there. That's crazy about sequels. Food. Weird. Yeah, they can play take about it. Tell him. He doesn't believe me.
The 5-ball shot in the corner. How do you
You want in on a singles action? Oh, well. Fucking busted over your head.
Yeah, I do. Are we getting in on that or not?
can't make a ball.
What are we doing?
Fire over. Make
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we gonna do this thing? Who's all in it? I don't know what's going on.
I'd rather stay here instead of going to the game.
They're gonna start.
Final last 5? You won money today. We're gonna win the. I won the 50-50 today, and I'm gonna win this one. Well, actually, Dan's gonna win this one. But there's 5 more. You can buy 5 too, and you're in it.
Nice seeing you again.
You're just gonna announce whenever it starts.
Well, I think we're going to try to start it around 6, between 6 and 6:30.
You're doing that one, right? You're doing that one?